Hey everybody, Dr. JJ Levine, and I'm kind of doing a mentorship minute now, but it's live, unscripted, and just some thoughts that I've been thinking about today and talking about today. And today I would like to talk about what free value can you add. So here's the story. When I first became a chiropractor 20-something years ago, hey Michael, welcome to the live. When I became a chiropractor, hey Marie, when I became a chiropractor, one of the things that I did, I was fresh out of school, no glasses, no gray hair, young. I made my business cards, my chiropractic business cards. My wife made me a little flyer, smaller than 8.5 by 11, on WordPerfect. Give me a shout out if you remember WordPerfect. I'm very dating myself and unfortunately my wife right now. Everyone uses Word and other programs, but WordPerfect. And she made me a little flyer with a little offer on there. And on that offer, I talked about offering a free consultation, a free spinal exam, and even 2 x-rays that I offered. And I had that on that little flyer. And I took that flyer, a bunch of them, I took my business cards, and I borrowed my father's beeper because I didn't have a cell phone back then. In fact, most people didn't have a cell phone. I borrowed his beeper and I pounded the pavement. Give me a shout out if you remember, give me some love or likes if you remember or you know what pounding the pavement is. And what I did was I literally, here's what pounding the pavement was. Here was my chiropractic office and I walked in about a 5-mile radius around my office, pounding the pavement, wearing my heels out. And how many times do we look at the business cards that we have and how long we've had those business cards? Like, it takes you years to get rid of them. Not me. I wanted to get rid of them. I wanted not just to throw them out, I wanted them to be of use. So what I did was I simply walked. I pounded the pavement. I had my dad's beeper attached in case anybody needed me. And I walked in a 5-mile radius from my office. And the beeper was, if a patient would come in and needed me, then they could page me and I can get back to the office. But you have to remember, I'm brand new. I'm out of school. I don't have any patients. And literally what I'm doing is I'm walking around people that I see at bus stops, people that I see walking on the sidewalk. I walk into churches, into businesses, everything within a 5-mile radius from my chiropractic office. And I would say, hey, my name is Dr. Levine. I'm the new chiropractor in town. I'm just around, walking around, meeting people. I even walked in some neighborhoods. And sometimes, oh, thanks, great to meet you. And maybe I give my business card. But oftentimes I could strike up a conversation with them. And when I would strike up a conversation with them and they started getting interested and we started talking about chiropractic and how I could help them, I literally would take a little pad of paper, it's about this big, out of my pocket. I had a little pencil. And I said, I'll have my receptionist give you a call. We'll schedule your free appointment. I give them the flyer and I'd write down their name and their phone number and actually get that. Now, what they didn't know is my receptionist was my wife at the time. And we would just have her, she would just simply call them and schedule that free consultation, that free exam, that free 2 x-rays, nothing out of pocket at all. And then a free report of findings. I mean, this is worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And that's what I did. And I had 0 patients, then I had 1 patient. And really, the best part of the story is how I got the first patient. My very first patient 20-something years ago when I first became a chiropractor was because I was pounding the pavement. And one of the places I stopped at was a church, in this big church. And there was a fella driving one of these riding lawnmowers. You know the type, these sit-down kind of mini tractor lawnmowers. And he turned the lawnmower off because he saw me approaching him. And I said, hey, I'm Dr. Levine. I'm the new chiropractor in town. My office is right over there, and da-da-da-da. And this is what he said to me. His name was Tom. And he said, you know, I really don't use or have gone to any chiropractors, but my wife does. And this is her name. Her name was Gail, my very first patient. And she might be interested. And I told him about the offer. I said, well, would you mind if my receptionist gives her a call, schedule an appointment for her? Yeah, give her a call. So I got her number, which was their home number. My wife called them up and scheduled Gail's first appointment. Well, Gail became my first patient. And the exciting thing here is, and I want you to know, of course, many other people came to my office from this 5-mile radius from me, just out there pounding the pavement, handing out my business card, handing out that little flyer I made for me, WordPerfect. But you never know how far reaching what you think, say, or do today, how it'll affect the lives of millions tomorrow. And that very first patient, Gail, who came in, eventually he came in, and their daughters came in, their kids came in, you know, and then they referred other people from the church, and their pastor came in the past. Make a long story short, tons and tons of people. I'm just going to make up a number because it feels like probably about 100 people came either directly or indirectly from that very first person. Now, why am I talking about chiropractic and pounding the pavement? Because this relates to anything in life. If you're in network marketing, perhaps you're in the greatest company in the industry, Asante Organics, you can do the same thing. So you should be thinking about, hey CJ, hey Tamara, what value could you offer to people for free? So in my chiropractic days, I offered that free consultation. It was my time, and it was my expertise, and it was my training that I offered for free. But let's say you're in network marketing. Let's say you're in Asante Organics. What can you offer for free? Well, I'll tell you something you can offer for free. You can get out and pound the pavement. You don't have a beeper anymore. You probably have your cell phone, right? And you don't have a pad of paper anymore. Now you can write their contacts, and you can actually schedule an appointment right then and there, right? It's a lot easier now, almost 30 years later, right? Here's something you can offer with Asante Organics. As you start pounding the pavement and meeting new people, and again, this is a relationship business, these home-based businesses, network marketing, everything in life is relationships. As you establish, thanks for the love, Tamara, as you start establishing the relationships with people, belly to belly, pounding the pavement, meeting these new people, here's something that you can offer, and you're probably thinking about other things you can offer for free, but here's just one thing. You could offer, and you see me swiping up here, I've got my phone going, so I'm swiping up the other messages and texts that are coming in. Something you can offer with Asante Organics is, once somebody's interested, you could just give them a one-liner, which is, you are going to be amazed by how many products are in your house right now that you and your loved ones use every day, and the toxic ingredients that are in them. Toxic ingredients that have been linked not just to skin irritation and this issue and that issue, some pretty horrific diseases. They might not even be aware that their box of Colgate or Crest literally has a warning label on the back that literally says, if accidentally swallowed or used more than brushing, contact poison control their medical doctor right away. So what you can offer as an Asante Organics brand partner is you can offer a free consultation, a free review at their house, a few free inventory where you go over the products that they and their family are using on an everyday basis. Their shampoo, their conditioner, their moisturizer, their skincare products, their sunblock, their toothpaste, etc., etc. And you can point out, wow, this has parabens in it. Do you know what parabens have been linked to? This has phenoxyethanol. This has butylene glycol. This has this and that and so on and so forth. And of course, you're going with your bag of samples of Asante products. So when you show them that their toothpaste has toxic ingredients in it and their shampoo, you've got samples, or you've got your tube so they can smell it, they can touch it, they can feel it. And you've got catalogs there. And you've got your computer with Wi-Fi. You can sign them up right then and there as a customer or a brand partner, right then and there. Now, I know some of you are thinking, this is kind of old school, Dr. Levine. I can do all my branding and marketing online. I have always said, build your business always and in all ways. So yeah, keep on marketing online, but you've got to get out there and you've got to pound the pavement too, because that belly to belly, that 3-foot rule, anybody who's just 3 feet away, hey Tammy, hey Justin, anybody who is within 3 feet, you could talk to them about their life, building a relationship with them, building a rapport, and telling them what you have to offer. And the best part is, offering them that, thanks for the love, Jane, offering them that free service. And that's with Asante Organics. And that's what I would be doing. Another thing, another golden nugget for you is not just pounding the pavement, 5-10 miles in your neighborhood. You're going to get great exercise. You're going to be out. You're going to be meeting new people. You're going to be practicing what you preach. You're going to be out there in the environment. Another piece of free advice for you to do the exact same thing is you can go on to Google right now. As soon as you're done watching this, you can go on to Google, and let's say, doesn't matter where you live, let's just say you live in, Coral Springs, Florida. That's where I met my wife when she was 12 years old. Some of you heard this story, some of you haven't. I met Angie when she was 12 years old. Now you might be thinking, well, that's kind of creepy. No, I was 14, so it's okay, I get a pass. So let's just say you go onto Google and you type in free networking events, Coral Springs, Florida. Take out Coral Springs, Florida, and put in your geographic area. Thanks for the love, guys. You put that in, and I'm not talking about network marketing events. I'm talking about a networking event that you can go to. And I just did this today for a group in Europe. This is happening all over the world. You type this in, and there's people that are groups that are getting together, social type / business events at restaurants, at coffee places, at different meeting places, and they want new members. They want people, they want guests, they want visitors, and you go to this. You can probably go to one of these a night for 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, and you can go to these, they're called mixers, networking events, meet and greets. You can go there with your cards, maybe with your flyer, maybe with some catalogs, and with your free offer, your value, that you can give for free, and meet people. If you're not meeting new people all of the time, your business isn't growing, at least from your perspective. Maybe below you it is. But if you want your business to grow and you want to lead by example, you want to be constantly meeting new people. Because invariably I hear people say, I've already talked to all of my friends and family members. I've already talked to all my X amount of thousands of people on Facebook. I post every day on Facebook. All that stuff's okay, that's good. But that's why you need to get outside and meet new people. And even if you're marketing online, it's still a relationship business. It's not just about putting or reposting something on your page and sending it out to the world. You want to strike up conversations. You want some engagements. You want to start private messaging or video chatting or Zoom calling or Skyping these people if they don't live close to you, and have a real conversation with them. Find out what makes them tick. Find out what's not perfect in their life yet, and find out if you could be of service to them, and find out if you can offer them free value to help strengthen that relationship. So those are my thoughts for today. I know it was kind of like Dr. JJ's Mentorship Minute, but live and unscripted. And I hope you got some value from this today. I definitely got some value from you joining me live today. And for all the people that are going to look at this on the replay, I appreciate each and every one of you. And as always, I look forward to sharing again with you real soon. Bye-bye, everybody.